This week was a definite learning experience for our team. And typically every year we try to schedule us a really good environment, a tough competition, really early in the season to really kind of get a gauge on our team. And this weekend was that weekend. It told us a lot about what kind of a club we have and how we're going to react and respond to different situations. How some of our younger players were going to react in a high level, high competition game in an atmosphere where they've never seen before. So it was a definite tester for us. And honestly, I only want to talk about it because I want it to be known how tough it was for our team and how they really worked through it and how they handled the situation. But the schedule that we had was the worst that I've ever seen, and every other coach that was there just said, "What did you do to Coach Candrea to get that schedule?" Because we played Arizona 4:30 on Friday, and then we had Oklahoma right after it at 7 o'clock. And those games were backed up. We didn't get out of there until 11:30. Got to get our team fed, got them to bed, and we had the first game in the morning. So we were in the vans going back to the field at 6:45 to play Bryant, and our team responded, and that was a tough game to have to go to because they're all gassed. They were all exhausted. We were all exhausted. And then after the Bryant game, first game of the day, we didn't play again until the last game of the day. So we played the 9 a.m. and then we played the 7 o'clock, which was all on schedule until that Oklahoma-Arizona game at 4:30, and it went to 10 innings. It was a great atmosphere. It was fun to be there. It was fun to watch. It was great for our kids to be in a part of that because it was a College World Series atmosphere, definitely. But it got us off schedule again, and we didn't get back until 11:30 again. And then we woke up and had to do it all over again and play the first game of the day against Oklahoma. So the schedule itself was set up, and it's not an excuse. Like I said, it's more of I want everybody to understand how our team responded in a situation like that. And post-game of Sunday's game, there was more compliments on our team from opposing fans, opposing coaches, at how we played the entire weekend. And we scrapped. We played, to use a Coach Schwab word, we scrapped. We went toe-to-toe against number 4 in the country at Arizona, answered every single opportunity that we had. As far as when they scored, we scored right back. Pitchers did a great job. We made great plays defensively. We took them to extras, and they ended up walking it off. But we just played an outstanding game, and really started off the same way against Oklahoma in Game 2. Went toe-to-toe with them. We just kind of ran out of gas, and we made a couple of errors. Against Oklahoma, you can't make errors, and gave them opportunities, extra outs, and they took full advantage of it. But that was just unbelievable to see our team compete like that, and answer every single adverse situation that we had. I think we learned a lot about how they're going to compete, that they were going out there, competing to win every day. The situation didn't get too big for them. The adversity didn't get too magnified to where they made a big deal about it, and we were able to play at a high level all weekend long in a great environment, a great facility, and against great competition. So really happy about where we're at going into this week. A very luckily strategically planned off weekend because we need it. We need to recover. We need a chance to look at some things and get better in some areas. But reflect on what we just did, and know that we set the bar a little bit higher. Even though we came back 1-4, we set the bar higher, and get rested up this week, and then head down to Central Arkansas. Any questions?
What is the focus for your team this week in those areas you want to get better at?
Well, the first 3 days it's going to be just rest and recover. We've got some injuries that we need to get addressed. Get in the training room, figure those things out. But really this week is just stay sharp. Rest, but do enough to where we stay sharp and we don't lose anything. And then next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll game plan for the teams we're going to see and do some preparation in the cages for the pitchers we're going to see, and then be ready to go. That's going to be kind of the routine, I guess, the rest of the year is, first couple days get recovered and then get to the game plan and get prepared.
Looks like Sammy Bunch is kind of picking up where she left off to a great start here this year for you.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tone setter for us on her first at-bat of the tournament against Arizona. She went deep in the third pitch of the at-bat, and that was a tone setter for our team. She did it in that game. She also did it in the game against Bryant. But the thing that was great to see this weekend, I felt like, and we talked about it as a team, in the Dome, the first 6 games, if Sammy wasn't doing work and taking care of business and scoring runs, we weren't scoring runs as a team. It's completely different this week. It was up and down the lineup, big hits from the bottom half. Jenny Cole having awesome at-bats in the middle of the lineup. Hannah Kelly hitting right behind Sammy Bunch, kind of a 1-2 punch right there to begin the lineup. They've all been doing a great job, and Adara Opiola had a great weekend, hit a couple of doubles. She was the walk-off against Bryant, hit a bases-loaded double. But we're getting it from everywhere now instead of just the one spot in Sammy, and so that was great to see. But like always, Sammy's kind of the leader of the pack and kind of gets things rolling. And once people see Sammy go, then now they're starting to take off too.
As the true freshman pitcher, Sammy Hire emerged as your number one. Is she your main starter right now?
It's kind of been between her and Erica Oler. They've both been doing a great job. They've been put in some tough situations, and really, Maddie Parks and Hannah Kelly have both done great jobs as well. Right now, I think our defense hasn't done a great job of limiting extra outs, and that makes it tough as a pitcher. They've done their job a number of times and got us a ground ball that we needed, and we booted it, or got us a foul ball, fly ball that we didn't have enough effort to go out and lay out for and make a play for them. Those type of situations that we need to do a better job of backing them all up. But Sammy and Erica have been the two that have really been able to go through a lineup multiple times and have success and be able to make adjustments and really, really compete for us.
What's the latest on Jacqueline Spencer?
She's still out this week, and we're hoping that we can get her back ready to go for Arkansas. But at this point, we're not going to push anything. I think we all, herself included, kind of pushed the issue a little bit too much that first weekend out, and she really wanted to get the ball in the first game and set the tone for the team and the ultimate team player there, without any regard to what might happen to herself, and that set her back. And so we want to make sure we do a good job and make sure that the timeline for us is Evansville, that First Valley weekend series. That's when we need to make sure that we're ready to go with her.
What's her specific injury? Is it arm, leg, back?
Lower half. It's it's really hard for her to push off. Any other questions? Thank you.